What's good everyone? Hope you guys are well. In this video, I'll be going through some upcoming NFT projects that I think will do pretty well in the coming weeks when they launch. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, before I start sharing the upcoming NFT projects, I want to add on to the previous video some of the huge NFT news that I missed. And starting it off, I forgot to mention this huge news. MetaMask has confirmed they have plans for a DAO and the token release as well. And this is huge because these kind of airdrops will give a lot of people more liquidity, and with that they will spend more on NFTs, and this will in turn will cause a small or major bull run. You never know. Previously we have the SOS, airdrop, etc. They all pump the market, and MetaMask is basically used by so many people. Almost everyone uses MetaMask, so the airdrop will be huge and so much liquidity will flow back into the NFT market. And so yeah, just stay tuned for this. They haven't mentioned any date yet, but hopefully very soon. The next news that I missed is the Ethereum merge. Ethereum has completed the last test for merging, and this means that Ethereum 2.0 is around the corner as well. As it's stated over here, the current Ethereum mainnet will merge with the Beacon Chain proof of stake system, marking the end of the proof of work for Ethereum. Basically, transitioning to proof of stake means 2.0 is coming very soon. This is huge news as well. Last few weeks, the gas has been extremely low, and with this, it will definitely pump up Ethereum as well. So I mean, we are all Ethereum users and largely using Ethereum for NFTs, so this is huge news. Alright, so that's all the news that I missed, and yeah, let's move on to the projects. Alright, first up, we have VeeFriend Series 2 coming up in April. I have a whole video on VeeFriend Series 2 already, so I'll just link this video up on the top right if you want to know more about it and some tactics and tips and hints. Do check it out. Alright, next up we have Imposters, led by Trades. This is his own gaming project under Superfarm as well. They recently just released their meta paper, basically their white paper. This is their sneak peeks. And this game is basically a somewhat like an Among Us kind of game. That's what Trades mentioned. And looking at the white paper briefly, okay, this is just the summary version. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just go through it very quickly. So first up, the NFT items will be released. Basically, the Genesis collection will be out within the end of this month. Mint price has not been mentioned yet, so just stay tuned for those news. And once released, the fees from the secondary sales will be used in giving back to the Superfarm DAO. They'll also be releasing cosmetic items in the next coming weeks as well. These cosmetic items and NFT characters will be able to be staked and earn the Blood token, which is an ERC20, which is coming out soon as well for the game itself. And next up, they will have two other collections releasing in the coming weeks. UFO is another branch from the Imposters game where you can play a mini game with these vehicle UFOs. You can raise them, upgrade them, and the fees from secondary sales will also be used for the DAO. Pets as well, you can use them to battle, train, etc. Fees from secondary sales again is for the DAO. And together with UFO races and the pet battles, these two will be used for a land sale in the coming months. And this land sale will be very limited supply. Basically, you have to hold everything from mint: the Genesis collection, the UFOs, the cosmetic items, and the pets to be able to mint the land. So this is basically the whole entire Imposters ecosystem. If you are interested, do read up on the white paper. Stay tuned to their Twitter page for more news. Okay, next up, it's a project that's art-based purely, and this project is called Atomo Kits. It's a Genesis collection of 155 unique one-of-one hand-drawn kits by this artist, Pedro Base 89, and it's just a very colorful kind of art piece and super limited supply. So if you like this kind of art, which I do personally, very colorful, very vibrant, and I think many would love this. And if you are able to get a whitelist allocation, this will definitely I think would reach 1 ETH floor easily due to the limited supply of 155. Whitelist spots are, I think, almost taken up already. Maybe there are about maybe 50 more spots. If you are able to, try to get into the Discord where they'll do random raffles, etc. And hopefully you get whitelisted for this. I'm not whitelisted yet, but hoping to get one. But if not, I would just give this project a miss. Next up, it's a project called L.O, basically referring to lo-fi originals. This is an NFT collection of 5,555, and just looking at the art, very unique kind of art. Plus, it comes with music. And if you guys don't know, you know YouTube usually has those lo-fi playlists which millions watch every day, right? So yeah, this project is basically moving animation plus lo-fi music. And this combination is awesome. Just the art itself is already unique. Plus music, this project would definitely do well. If you are interested, try to get into the Discord. They are probably giving opportunities to those in the Discord. And right now the Discord is locked. So have this on your radar, on Noti, and hopefully you can get into the Discord. Alright, next up we have Genesis Senshi. It's by an artist called Galeria. He's a pretty well-known artist, a cyberpunk artist. Just looking at the art itself, there's some sneak peeks over here. This is one, and this other one. So if you like this kind of art anime style, this project is for you. And recently they had a Dutch auction on this poster piece itself, and it went for I think 60 plus ETH. This tells me that there are many people who love this kind of art, and there are many whales eyeing on this project as well. So the Discord is open. You don't have to grind for those whitelist spots, etc. They're trying to do this friendly competition of some sort where you do fan art, you do different tasks for a chance for whitelist. So yeah, do enter the Discord for more info. Okay, this is another project which has very cute art which I love. It's called Lollipop. This account just released in March only. In just 2 days of their Twitter release, they reached 30,000 followers. So I'm guessing many people similar to me would love this kind of art. And the story for this project and why they're trying to make this project is mainly based on loneliness, and they want people to not go through this alone in Web3, and therefore project is for the community. The art is very cute, very artistic, very colorful. So same thing, I think it would do well. Discord has not been released yet, and so on your notice, get into the Discord ASAP. Okay, moving on to Imaginary Ones. I mentioned this many times already, so it should be releasing in the next month or so. So I just want to remind you guys again, their whitelist spots are still open. Get into the Discord, and this would definitely, I think, reach a floor of 2 ETH and above, following the success of Invisible Friends. Similar type of animation, but I think this animation and art is actually even better than Invisible Friends. So hopefully you can get whitelist for this. And no, I'm not whitelisted for this project as well. Still trying my luck. Okay, the last project I want to share with you guys is called Mind Blown On Universe. It's created by Talilalats. I think that's how I pronounce it. He's a creator of webcomic in Indonesia, fairly popular in Indonesia, and the artist is Likpalik. He also has his own collections of his Genesis collection, and he's been, I think, releasing art for the past few years already. So if you haven't, do check them out. Just some sneak peeks. This just reminds me of comic type of art, and if you like this kind of art, do check them out. Yeah, it reminds me of Adventure Time. Hopefully this project appeals to you guys, so have this on your radar. Okay, moving on to 3 projects that I feel it's a pretty good play to get into, less than an ETH. Yeah, first up, it's Yakuza INC. This has a floor price of 0.1 only and a supply of only 3,223. So what Yakuza is, going to the website, they're trying to create a small metaverse with a powerful DAO. Then they are coming up with a game as well. And looking at their roadmap, Gen 0 already done. So next up, they're creating a Yakuza DAO, which they've kind of already done it. their revenue has been spent mostly on Neo Tokyo citizens, as they mentioned over here, and also depending on what the DAO has voted, they would buy up to buy assets for the DAO as well. And then following up in the roadmap, they'll be releasing 2D pixel mobile game. Not sure how this will fare out, but looks promising. And then they'll come out with a play to earn Web3 game. And just showing you guys the art, pixelized style. One thing I like about this project is the founder is very active on Discord, always interacting with the community and giving a lot of whitelist spots from their partnerships to holders. A 0.1 floor, super underrated. I feel that this could go to a 1 ETH floor eventually. They'll also be coming out with a whitelist marketplace with their tokens releasing soon as well. So a lot of news coming out for Yakuza, so do check them out and do pick some up. I currently hold about, I think 4 or 5 of these, and may look to pick up even more because such a low floor is so underrated. The next project is the BBs. So I mentioned a lot on the main collection, the Habibis already. I called it out at about 0.2 floor and reached a high of, I think, almost 1.7 ETH. Right now it's back on at 0.9 ETH, but most of you guys are kind of priced out, as you guys have told me. So this is their second collection called the BBs. It's basically the baby version of the Habibis. It's a collection about 7,000, and right now the floor is sitting at about 0.17, and it reached a high of about 0.23. So right now at this current price, I think it's a pretty good price to get in. The listings is not that much, only about 800 listed. That's about 10% of the entire collection. They have not mentioned the utility exactly for BBs as well. Alright, so this is the website. They've mentioned that they are all animated, and they have not mentioned what are the current utilities are. But Ramo, the founder, has already mentioned that BBs will be used to stake, and the more you have, the better chances you can get whitelist spots, etc. If you believe in Ramo, he already brought Habibis to 1 ETH floor and above, so it's a good bet. If you are priced out of Habibis, BBs is a good bet. Just mentioning, if you guys don't know, this is the Habibis main collection, sitting at 0.9 floor right now. And most of these are already staked, that's why the owner count is very small. They are mainly staked to earn the ERC20 token called OIL, and this OIL can be used to buy whitelist spots. As you can see here right now, I have about 300,000 OIL. This is basically the whitelist marketplace where you can select different whitelist that you want to buy with OIL mentioned over here. Very cool concept. I think it's one of the first that created this whitelist marketplace concept. So overall, the ecosystem is fantastic. Alpha in the Discord is great as well. So BBs is a sure buy for me. I own 6 BBs. I might buy more soon. Okay, so the last collection on the share is called Wave Catchers. Again, very limited supply of 3,334, and the floor is sitting at about 0.21. Art also pixelized, but looks pretty good. And some news that would maybe increase their floor price soon is they are creating a similar whitelist marketplace similar to Habibis, so I think their inspiration comes from there. And staking is coming, plus their token is coming as well. So this is a good bet that it will at least 2x from here in the coming weeks. So yeah, this is all from me. Hope you guys like this video. And remember, the market is always here, but your capital may not. Peace.